Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to increase your Facebook Marketplace and shop sales. For those of you guys who are new to my channel, I'm here to discuss how to dropship on different marketplaces such as Facebook and Mercari, etc. And for those who are unfamiliar with what dropshipping is in general, dropshipping is a process of a person selling an item without having to hold any inventory in stock. It is only once a customer places an order, then we can then buy the product and then ship it to the customer, making it a very low cost business model. So I'm just gonna dive right into it, guys. I'm gonna let's see if we can help make you guys some more money. All right. So let's go for the first one. Is run promotions / offers and post them on pages. So specifically for the market, this is for marketplace and shops. Obviously, you could run promotions on Facebook Marketplace. You could do like $1 off or $2 off. The same thing with on shops. And what I mean by post them on pages, this is for shops. Meaning when you build a shop, you have a Facebook page, and you could put their promotion on the page. You could also put in an item and be like, this is, oh wow, look at this item's now $20 off. What I like to do, a fun fact, is I'll list, let's say, maybe 15 products that I'll keep on the side. I'll post them, make sure that, get a few views and stuff like that. I'll list them for $20 higher. And then in a week or even 2 weeks, I slice off $20, and then it looks like, $20 off. Also, a good tip for promotions is running it from, let's say, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. because it's it's quick. You don't want it to be of course you could always run $1 off, but it makes people be like, oh wow, the $1 off or the $20 off is going to run at 8 p.m. Then I might as well, buy it now. So that's one trick that can help you boost your sales. Next is just list more. I know this seems like, this is basic, but I see people in Facebook groups and all these things are just I list 10 to 15 products a day, but they're really good products. Okay, first of all, of course there is product research, and I'll definitely dive into that, how it definitely will increase sales. But there's also there's no real, let's say for eBay, there's Zeek Analytics. For Amazon, there's Jungle Scout. For all these things, there's no direct thing with Facebook. It's kind of going onto other people's stuff and swiping their products and looking on your phone and stuff like that. But you see what's the best seller items, but there's no real software. So it's there's also what I find to work also very well is just listing products randomly. I'll be okay, you know what? It's Mother's Day, Father's Day coming up. Mother's Day, start listing a ton of Mother's Day stuff. Looking on Google, where can I find Mother's Day stuff that's also different from, just the classic Amazon and eBay? You know what I'm saying? Just kind of you have to use your brain a little bit, but also just consistently list. So what would happen if you list 10 items and they weren't quote unquote good products according to the product research? You could still get sales from those, So you never know. I think it's some of the things that I think I would never have listed, and then I'll have my VAs and they'll list these random things I never even heard of, and they're best sellers, and I'm oh wow. So you just really never know. You just gotta list more and you gotta test more products. Basic math. The more you list, the more sales you're probably gonna get. Next this is more for marketplace, is delete and relist / renew. So it's actually my sales. I do focus more on shops, but I am now thinking back to you also utilize marketplace, because marketplace you could still make a good amount of money. I think it gets overlooked. Of course, so if you have the time, they could also utilize marketplace a lot. Delete and relist is key, and also renewing it because it brings it back on top of the listing. So people see it more, and it does help increase my sales. It helps the Facebook algorithm in some way. The next is better product research, as you said before. So there is like I said, taking things and using your brain, but it's also there's swiping people's items. You take an item, a big thing of what I do is I will take an item from, Amazon, because a lot of people are dropshipping from Amazon. I'll put it in and I'll see all the dropshippers that are there. And I'll try to find one that has a good amount of ratings. Also is finding best sellers on websites. It's kind of overlooked sometimes, as you go on Walmart, what's selling the best, and then just go things. It doesn't have to be that specific item, but you'd be okay, trampoline sprinklers, are selling. So trampoline. So then you'd be okay, trampoline sprinklers, trampoline basketball hoop, something like that, And then again, think of the time of the year. Like I said, it's summer, winter, whatever the case may be. What's coming up? In a few months, it's gonna be summer. Then it's gonna go back to school. I think of it as like also times like this. And last but not least is always just keep listening. It's always trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. You can't. The only thing you're losing out is your time. But I think it's worth your time to try out these, this stuff. And the last but not least is time. So this is something you guys do not want to hear, but it just from what I've seen, because I've been doing this for over a year now, my shop and my marketplace, like my shop that I started from the beginning, I just had one shop, it's consistently doing the best out of all my other shops, because it's just like, and people also, they'll start a shop and they'll just get the marketplace, like, why am I not getting sales? Facebook, like, something about Facebook's algorithm is like, once they see you get a few sales, all right, and then you ship everything right away, and you do everything key to do everything on point, and they see like, oh, you're a good seller, then they'll start to promote it more and more. It's more about the Facebook algorithm. I don't know exactly when or where. I can't give you that science, but I just saw with, that, like, even with marketplace, the more that I waited, and the more shops, the more that I waited, the more that the sales came. So that's about it. That's about wraps it up. If you guys like this video, please consider subscribing, and commenting if you have any questions. Like it, for next time.